Copyright strikes. How do you avoid of getting a copyright strikes? Hello, beautiful. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you all have an amazing time. As for me, I received a shocking news today. I received a copyright strike from YouTube. Yes, you got me right. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you the reason why I got a copyright strike, and I'm going to walk you through how you can avoid getting a copyright strike. So stay tuned. As a new YouTuber, I was really struggling of getting subscribers. I think I've started posting consistently on YouTube for over 6 weeks now. And the only subscribers I had minimum was just 10. So it's just stuck there. The number was not going anywhere. But I will still continue doing my research on YouTube, checking on other content creators, like what do they actually do, just to gain more experience and ideas on how to go about this. Then there was this content creators who was advising, like in order for you to have subscribers or in order for you to have more views, you need to do like live streaming. If you do live streaming, then it will generate for you to have more subscribers. People will come in, people will follow, and then also you can share your ideas there. You can have access to see people face to face. They will listen to you. You can interact from there. So I was so inspired by that. But however, the challenge is that you have to have a minimum of 50 subscribers in order for you to be eligible to do a live streaming. And for me, I was struggling to get this subscriber because I don't have that. So how would I achieve this? So I was still continue doing my research. Then I came across another content creator who did said, in order for you to have subscribers, because just depending on your own videos only, it's going to be very difficult as a new content creator or a new subscriber. I mean, as a new content creator or a new YouTuber, it's very tough. It's really hard. So the only way you can achieve that, you need to upload shots, take shots from other channel, and then there is an advice that you have to do in order for you to make that as your own. It's not your own, but to upload it so that you won't get the copyright strike. So I listened to that advice. So I started. So when you're uploading this short, make sure that they are short that are very interesting, that people will love to watch. And in that way, people will be watching. If it's interesting, they will come again and again. And some of them can even subscribe. And this can increase your subscriptions and as well as your views. So I took that path. I took that short path. So I decided to go to Instagram and then started uploading some beautiful shots and then posting them. But however, I followed the advice that was given to this content creator by removing some of the sound. You need to delete the sound, or you put the sound down and then you make it as at least put some input on it. You need to put some input on it. Don't use the original content. You need to at least put an input of between 60 to 75% of the original copy that you took. And then that way you will avoid getting a copyright. So I did follow that. I did follow that advice. And then I started uploading this shot. So I was doing like 10 shots per day, but I only did for 3 days. So when I was uploading in 10 clips per day for actually 3 days, and it really works. And then people started watching. I was seeing maximum of views, and then people started subscribing, and I got up to, in just a space of 3 days, I got 68 subscribers. That was what I have. So I was so amazed. I was so impressed. So I was so thankful to all of you that did subscribe on that. So I have the maximum, I have the minimum of subscribers that you required for you to have that, for you to be eligible to do live streaming. So I was so happy. But now the problem is, the following day, after receiving this 68 subscribers, I was so happy. I was over the moon that I'm happy. Now I was just gonna choose a set date and time to come and inform the community when I will start uploading my live streaming. And then the next morning, so I just went to my YouTube studio just to check and see, because I check my YouTube studio on a daily basis. Immediately when I woke up in the morning, that's the first thing I would check first to see the progress of the views and everything. So when I checked, I tried to access my YouTube studio and it all went blank. I couldn't access it. And then at that moment, I was thinking, what's going on? What's happening? So my whole world, I was feeling like my head is all over the place. I said, does that mean, because I was hearing some of the, when I was doing the research on YouTube, there are some other YouTube creators, they were talking about YouTube is now deleting people's channel. So that was the first thing that come into my mind. So that was the first thing that come into my mind, that, oh, does that mean that I am part of it? I've just started about 6 weeks ago. Does that mean my channel has been deleted? I was so depressed. I was so stressed. So I then said, okay, let me check my email and see if there's any email from them, the reason why I'm not accessing my channel. So I checked, I went to my email, and then that was when I found out YouTube has sent me an email. That was when I received the copyright strike email from YouTube. And then when I looked at it, I said, what's going wrong? So it did explain to me that. So the reason why I received the copyright strike was the owner of one of the videos I use submitted a claim to retract or remove my content. So that was the reason. So I was looking at it. I think the content I use at the end, I then find out that I use one of a cooking session content. So this cooking session content, I did follow the advice of the content creator that I follow through. I removed the sound, but what happened was, and also I make it like to 60 to 75. I included like writing. I changed the some of the writing, the heading, the title. I changed all that. But the mistake I did was, because it was a cooking session, so the owner of the content, when they were recording, they were recording the ingredients, that is not by sound but by written. So they were writing down the ingredients and the step by step you can follow how to cook this meal. And because of that, because I didn't remove the ingredients that was written down, I didn't remove that, because I thought that maybe that can explain to people, because I was so inspired of the ingredient that was used. I said, oh, let me leave it there. So this is just an healthy eating educational. So whoever review it, maybe they will also follow through for this healthy eating choice. So I think that was the reason why I left it there, not knowing that that's the greatest mistake I've done. So now that was the reason why I got a copyright, so I don't have access to all my videos. However, the good news is, if you receive one copyright strike, you will still have a chance to access your channel again. When you receive the second one, you will still have a chance to access your channel again, but with warning. However, when you receive the third time copyright strike, immediately your channel will be deleted. And no matter how many channels that you have, all of them will be deleted. So your channel will be deleted, including any other channels that you have. All of them will be deleted when you receive a 3 copyright strikes in the space of 90 days. So what happened is, because since it's only my first copyright, they gave me 3 options to do in order for me to retrieve my videos again, or to have access to my channel. The first one was, they asked me to do a copyright school. And that copyright school will follow with a multiple choice of questions, that they will ask me a question, then they will put the multiple choices of answer, which I have to click, and I have to pass that. So which I did. So I followed through the video and listened to the video throughout. It's all to do with copyright. What are the wrongs and what are the rights? And then I use the questions and then choose the multiple questions, which I submitted and I passed. So the second one is, Either you contact the owner of the video that you use and have a discussion to see if they can retract the submission they made, the claim they made for removal of your content. So you can have that discussion and ask for that. So I did that one as well. So I did the first option. I did the second one as well immediately, because YouTube sent me the name and email address of the owner of the content that I use. So I sent the person an email. I sent my apologies. I apologized to them. I said, I'm so sorry that I did use your content without your permission. I should have seek your consent first before I can use your content. But however, when I saw your content, I said it so inspired me. I was so impressed of all the ingredients that you stated, because this is actually a healthy eating. So I did use it just to educate and also to create awareness to the community for educating around healthy eating. I said, well, I think the mistake I did is by not asking your permission for me to use this video. So I'm really, really sorry. So please accept my apologies. And please, if it's okay for you to retract your claim, the claim that you submitted, that's to remove my content, please, I apologize again. Please, can you retract that again? So I did that. So the third option is you can submit a counter notification. Counter notification is if you believe the video that you use is your own videos, maybe there is a mistake or is a dispute there between you and the person that submitted the claim to remove your content. If you believe that that video is yours, is originally yours, that's when you can submit that counter notification that the video is mine, so maybe they can resolve it, which is not the case for me. So I didn't choose the third part. So I used the first and the second choice. So I use the first and the second choice because the third one is not the case for me. So which I actually done. So immediately I completed that. So after an hour, I came back to check my YouTube studio, and everything has been replaced. Everything has replaced. But however, I was so happy. But in that first instance, when I noticed the copyright strike and also I couldn't access my channel, I was all over the place. I don't know how I felt, because all the hard work I've already done submitting all my videos, for me to lose all those videos, I was not on myself at all. I was feeling very, very down, very, very low. So now I'm so happy that my videos are all back. So this is the reason why I'm sharing my experience today, because the lesson learned here now for me, not to take an ownership of somebody else's content and use it as your own. First of all, you need to seek permission, or you need to seek consent before you can use somebody else's video. Even if you use somebody else's video, even if they gave you the permission, don't use the original copy of that video. Make sure that you have to remove the music. Don't use the original music of that video, because some of the items that will lead to for you to have a copyright is by using the original music, which is not your own, by using somebody else's face, which is not your own, or by using any writing on that video, which is not your own. If you receive a permission for somebody who is the original owner for that video, make sure at least you make effort, include something of your own. Make it include 60 to 75% of changes on that video, which is number one, remove the sound system. If there is any sound, remove it and add any other sound which is recommended by YouTube, or you don't put sound at all. You remove the sound or you mute it. Secondly, if there is any title there, change the title to your own. Or if there is any writing, whatever writing is there, make sure that you remove all that writing or you place them with your own writing. So at least you do something on that video. You don't just use the original video and place it on YouTube. You will get risk of having your channel placed on copyright. And if you receive one copyright, second copyright, the third one, your channel will be at risk of being deleted. And that will follow to any other channels that you have. All of them will be deleted. And to gain them, it will be very, very difficult. We all know how hard we spent on creating content, making videos, editing them. All that takes a very hard work. All that research that you've done for you to make all those videos, upload them to YouTube, it takes a hard work. And don't make that hard work go to waste. So please follow this advice. Lesson learned. Don't use an original video which is not your own and upload it on YouTube without seeking the permission of the owner of that video, or without including your own effort, at least 60 to 75% changes on that video. Send it on YouTube. So this is my advice to you today, and this is the lesson learned. We are all working very hard to ensure that we informed, we inspired, we educate viewers there. So if you are a small YouTuber just like me, please avoid making these mistakes. Copyright strike, you have 2 chances, not 3. You have 2 chances. When you get to 3 chances, your channel is at risk of being deleted, including any other channels you may have. So this is my advice to you today. If you find this content very interesting, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment on the comment section, and please don't forget to like. Remember, we are all growing, so let's support each other. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Take care now. Bye.